Again, it's just a matter of a couple things of type and the outline of a logo, and try to put a few samples of all the different graphics that have been utilized with that main structure, 3D, flat graphics, everything that goes along with it. So just starting off, you can do it a couple of ways. I just went ahead and outlined part of it, turning the fill off so it's just a stroke. You could put a ruler guide, but just the smart guides will work with the purple line. Swap this over and then just simply reflect it. Click right on the inside and you'll notice that it's not perfectly matching the graphic. You can keep it symmetrical. In this case, I'm just taking the direct selection tool, or just the selection tool, and stretch it across, and that'll get you pretty close. And then the shadowed letters, you can do it a couple different ways. I just decided to go ahead and change it by actually just illustrating what's there. You could try to just duplicate the text of the first M and bring it over, but this is just as easy, trying to get the perspective into there. And most of the time I'll overlap it, but in this case I just collected the anchor point and just have one overlapping. So just to demonstrate it, if you do the shape builder tool to fill in those two pieces, and then now they're all separate. So the inside, there it is separate. The inside, I'll just give it a different color. In this case it was a blue outline. So there's the outline, and you'll notice that it's overlapping, so you can just arrange this and send it to back. And then under the stroke, just put it so it goes to the inside of the selection. And that way you'll have enough area to see that. And just group it together. And in this case I hid it. Using the blob brush tool, just zoom in. That's the tool that uses the stroke, but it changes it as a filled path, so it becomes a shape. And when you double click it, you can get the options for it. Zoom in a little bit, trying to use the bracket keys to make it larger or smaller. You can change the direction of it if you need to for a calligraphy type idea. Kind of going through it just quickly on here, fill it up, and then go back in and touch up the edges. So I did kind of lose a couple edges. I'll come back with the eraser tool to show you how to do that. There's a little overlap there, it'll fix. So I'm doing it kind of quick, but when you go back in with the eraser tool, you can see that you can take out those edges and it works back and forth. So it's just a slight change, but it's almost like drawing if you haven't used it with the tablet or even with the mouse. It works pretty good, like drawing with a Sharpie marker, just a big blobby marker that comes through. And then just putting the outline, again, here it is centered, and here I just flip it so it goes to the outside, and that gives you the look to it pretty quickly. Just moving it so you can see underneath it. And then for the text, just type in all caps what it says, music television, grab the selection tool, stretch it out, take a look at the text, and in this case just put in Helvetica condensed and bold, and you can adjust it to fit. It may not be the exact font, but they have it for that section to use. So it's just hiding a couple of layers and taking a screenshot of it. But it comes out pretty clean, pretty accurate. And again, you can do a couple of different variations with the different patterns and textures that are in the program.